Hi everyone. So I wanted to do a different kind of astrology video today. I'm going to talk about George Michael. Now, why George Michael? Because I absolutely love George Michael. And it's December, it's Christmas time. His song is all over the place, Last Christmas. And I'm from East London, and I was born and raised in East London, and I was there for Wham and George Michael and all the British 80s pop. So, he's very special to me. Now, I knew nothing about his birth time, birth chart, but I was very curious actually about his third house. So the third house in your birth chart is about the mind, how it works, and how we communicate. It also is about neighbors and siblings, but I was very curious about his musical talents, and I wanted to look at his birth chart to see what is going on in his third house, if anything at all. So surprisingly, his birth time is available. Like, being from England, I know that they don't record birth times on the birth certificate, yet somehow his birth time is available. So his birth chart's available. And I looked at it and I was completely blown away because yes, there is a lot happening in his third house. Now, I'm not gonna go over his chart in detail, and I only looked at it from the musical point of view and his gifts that I feel that he has. Now, George Michael wrote all of his own songs, and his music touches the soul. He's one of the few artists where I can sit there and listen and cry my eyes out. I feel it so deeply, his music. And his songs are timeless. His voice is timeless. The lyrics are timeless, and he would write his own lyrics. So let's start. He is a Cancer rising. So right away we know he's super sensitive. Your first house, your rising sign, is your outward personality. So he's a water sign, and he's highly, highly sensitive, very caring, very nurturing. Cancer is ruled by the moon. And let's now go to where is the moon in his chart. The moon is in his second house. The second house is about the voice. And his moon is in Leo. So Leo is like represented by the lion in the zodiac. So it's the king of the jungle, I can't even speak, jungle. And his voice is very proud and loud and very dramatic because it has that Leo flair. So I found that so amazing. And then his third house, which is the house of the mind and how we communicate. Pluto, Uranus, and Mars, all in the sign of Virgo. Now, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is sitting in his 12th house, which is it's the sign of spirituality, isolation, but a lot of spiritual work happens in your 12th house. So his Mercury is in his 12th house, which rules Virgo. Virgo has 3 planets in it: Pluto, Uranus, and Mars. So Uranus in the 3rd house will give you sudden ideas are popping into your head. It's a very, very creative sign. Pluto is the planet of rebirth and destruction, and it's how your soul evolves. And Mars there conjunct his Pluto is a very, very aggressive combination, but the way he channeled that energy is through writing, communicating his thoughts and writing those powerful lyrics. Now, all of these energies are squaring Mercury in his 12th house. So this was really, really activated. For me, his lyrics are very spiritual. They're very healing and very... With Uranus there, his lyrics were beyond his time. His lyrics actually are, I think, timeless. So the way that he channeled his energy is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And then we have Neptune in his 5th house of creativity. in Scorpio. So again, a very highly intuitive water sign, deeply, deeply spiritual. Neptune are our creative gifts, and it's in his house of creativity. Neptune is spirituality, it's illusions, it's our dreams, it's going to a higher consciousness, and it's in his creative house. So I was like, wow, looking at his chart. And the last thing was Jupiter in his 10th house in Aries. Like, my God, he was meant to shine on a massive global scale, like through his public reputation and career. So when I saw his chart, I was like, wow, my intuition was correct about his third house. Like, what is going on in this man's third house? Like, I knew something was going on. That Pluto in the third house is so powerful. It's so, so powerful. I feel like he touches my soul, and Pluto is how the soul evolves. So he was evolving spiritually. His soul was growing and evolving through writing his lyrics. Now, all of these planets are in his third house in Virgo. Virgo is highly analytical, but it's also the sign of the healer, which is why I say his lyrics are so healing. Like, just his voice is so healing, so like it touches my soul. I'm sure he has this effect on millions of other people too. So yeah, that is wow, George Michael.